Why, hello there, everybody. It's me, ya boy, Ekid, back today with the demo for a game called Shutter Story that's coming out next year at some point. Now, everybody's favorite peanut butter cup, Reese, turned me on to this game this morning. They just released the demo for it. I watched the video, and it looks really cool. Like you're looking through old family photos, trying to find some spookiness, and there's like a greater mystery to solve and everything. So I figured I'd try it out. I know Spooky Month is over. Hang on one second. My dog is acting weird. What's up? Nothing. She's just being silly. Anyway, hello KQ. Hello T. But yeah, Spooky Month is over, but we are still playing a spooky game today because it can't be helped. I mean, I play spooky games all year. It's just, you know. Anyway, let's get to it. As you can see, I cleaned all of the green paint off of my fur. I'm nice and fresh, feeling like a new moose. And let's get scared. Maybe. We'll see. You know me. But this is Shutter Story. It seems cool. Let's try it out. I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are ready. Who proved you right, T? Who did? Okay. Oh. I can knock. I can do nothing other than knock. Hello? Have you heard the good word of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Oh, hey. Thank God you're here. Oh, they know about God. Okay. They know about him. I've been waiting. Hi, welcome. Come in, come in. Why are you making your friend wait outside? Come, we've been waiting for you. Did you see the TV back there? It just said, like, stocks? Yeah, look at that. Stocks? Hi there, son. Good to see ya. Oh, I have control now. Oh, look at all those photos. So, apparently none of the photographs and stuff in this game are AI generated. So, that makes me happy in a world where, you know, indie games like this seem to oh. What the fuck? Seem to lean heavily, it's like a shadow, on AI generated content. It's nice to see that this might not be part of that. Let's see here. What's going on with the stocks now? Stocks recovery in 2002? Okay, so this takes place around 2001, I guess, or a little bit earlier. They're just watching some TV. Got a little baby there. There's this weird, really strong film grain over everything. Normally I turn stuff like that off, but there's no options. So let me know if it's too loud as well, because this game's kind of loud for me. So I just talk to you? What's up? Can I sit? Can I jump? Oh, I can sit over here. Can I? Hang on. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Who wants to sit in a chair when I can stand like a king? Yes, looking down on my plebeians. Yes, give me that look of remorse. Don't you regret your place in life? Yes. Born poor. Oh, my goodness, I could never. If I were born poor, I'd be vomiting every day. Yes, quite. Okay, well, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up on that chair, but I'm pro gamer, and I do what I want. Okay. They don't care at all. Like, if this was... Where is he looking? Hang on. Oh, dude, he's looking at this. That's pretty trippy. That's pretty trippy. I can't argue. That's pretty good. Actually, he's looking kind of above it. Kind of. This guy's he's just in his own world. This guy's watching TV. Look at that. Eyes fixed. Grandma? I mean, her eyes are looking at the TV, but we all know she's checked out. She's thinking about, like, back in the day when she was young and enjoyed life. And Baby is just like... Hey, let's take a look. Baby just chilling. He's kind of looking at the TV. He's looking around a little bit. He just likes the bright colors, I bet. Okay, let's do what they want me to do. Let's sit down. Seriously, it's like the remnants of Nagasaki or something on their wall. Can I go in here? Mama, Mama, what are you making? I'm hungry. Okay. No more sidetracked. Sit. Did you get it? Yep, I did. Will it work? The reviews looked good. That sounds like something I'd say. Relax. I know this photography stuff. I know how it works. Oh, God, it's just Mama. Food's ready, everyone. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no. Ah, great timing. It's the fuse again. I'll get it. Blowing fuses left and right. Oh, man, it's forcing me to look at the remnants of whatever's on that wall over there. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with this house lately. Everything just keeps breaking down all the time. It really drives me up the wall. Looks great to me. Everything is so well kept. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. This spot of mold, though. A few nights ago, it just appeared out of nowhere. I've got some bleach, so that's my Sunday sorted, I guess. Come on, I'm sure he doesn't want to hear about our household issues. You mind turning the TV off for a bit? It's important. The market might finally recover this year. What's her name? That's a horrifying baby. They just keep her in the stroller? They don't have like a high chair for the table or anything like that? Okay. She's Lily. She's 5 months old now. Ugh, God, you're very close to me. Tell you what, kid. Never have children. Don't plan to. Thank you. It's a lot of responsibility. Don't say that. Ignore him. He's just sleep deprived. See what I mean? It's your family. It's worth every bit of energy you put into it. I know, sis. I know. Eli was telling me earlier that you're into photography? And photo editing, photo manipulation, that kind of stuff. I want to take a photograph that's remembered years from now. Capture something that no one's ever seen before. What is that, KQ? It's kind of scary how many family photos you can find in a thrift store bin. Pick 5 for $1 or something. That is kind of, I mean, it's also kind of cool. You know, because what else are those photos going to do, KQ? They're just going to, like, rot in a garbage dump somewhere. Or someone can use them to act as though it's their family, like in the movie 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams, if you ever saw that one. He buys a photo of a woman that looks like an old photo and starts telling people it's his mama. Whole new family for $1. How is that bad, KQ? Ambitious! I respect that. That movie's like 25 years old, KQ. There's no such thing as spoiling a movie that old. Your friend here has taken up the tuba. He's a little off key, but at least it'd be easy to find him if he ever got lost. Shush. I'm so proud of him. I've always wanted to learn music, but never had the time. Shall we head in? Oh, did we finish eating already? Ah, yes, you two have plans to try out a new game, don't you? A game? No, actually, it's software that a soft game. Yes, or a software game. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Okay, Eli, jeez, crow. Fark me. Come on, it's in my bedroom. Oh, my goodness, the last direction I was looking was down, and it shoved my view back that way. You all right there, Marianne? Damn piece of shit. Oh, hello, didn't see you there. Shoo now, I'd rather you didn't see this until the wall's all cleaned up. Bro, it's a poison. There's probably a dead body decomposing in your wall or something. Alright, let's take a closer look at these photos real quick before we go in there. I almost got up on this chair, too. Can I do it? Hang on. Can I get it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Go where you want, not where you're allowed, guys. That's my my words of wisdom. So these do look like a mixture of real photos, and they've like kind of put the faces of the characters on it. That's kind of cool. I like that. Why did I see a man groping a skeleton in the middle? What? Like this center picture with her and the baby and everything? Alright. Oh, it feels like things are moving. Maybe it's my character breathing. You do need your glasses, T. You do. See, I don't have that problem. Like, oh, it's the same picture over here. Is that the same one over there, too? No. Okay. I can see my computer screen just fine without my glasses. I'd say like maybe a fourth of the time when I stream I don't have my glasses on, because sometimes, you know, it's just easier on the old eyes. Milk bottle at 6 p.m., bed by 7, or was it 8 p.m.? I should call home and ask again. Okay, Thomas, can I talk to Thomas Baby? No. Robert, it's risky, but it's also stupid not to do it. You can play it safe all the time. What? Oh, hey kid, how's it going? Okay, sure. It's just when things are fast, your eyes don't have time to focus. I see. Now I can talk to Helen. Or not. Helen? Helen? Okay, alright. Go be barefoot. We got one of those, like, old-timey drawings of, like, colonizers. For some reason, that's sideways. I don't think that's on purpose. And there's some lady in the field. Okay. I wanted to take time to, like, look at the photos in this game, since kind of the point of this game is to dissect photos. I thought they put a little extra care into what they showed. Oh, look, it's a sideways picture of a dog, too. I don't think that's supposed to be sideways either. That looks like a real dog, though. I wonder if it's like one of the developers. I'd do that. If I made a video game and there were pictures on the wall, my dog would be in at least many of them. Cooking good spaghetti. An entire book of that. That's fantastic. Ooh, I can climb up on any chair I want, guys, because I'm so good. Darjeeling tea. Il Miglior di Tutti Caffè Italiano. 100% Arabic. I read all those words correctly, guys. Hey, kids! He who fights with monsters might take care lest he thereby become a monster. And if you gaze for long into the abyss gazes also into you. Quacky the Duck. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Dawn. Instead of dawn, it's dawn. That's funny. And then Toad. Is leaving a little toad on it. Careful, don't go too close to T, Toad, or she might leave you to dry out in a parking lot. Alright, oh, baby gate. As usual, just like in real life, thwarted by a baby gate. Yeah, you and everyone else, T. Okay. Can't go in any of these. Oh, I can look through the blinds. Literally. There's a fire escape up there. Like that song by Andrew something in the something something. It's just called Fire Escape. Swinging from the fire escape. Do 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 do. Good song. Go look it up. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go to our friend's bedroom now. Can I go in here? No. In here? No. Okay, he does not look... Oh, dude. Horror! Bloody title. Noir. Hinode, a whole new life. This looks pretty cool. Can I look through your blinds too? Kind of. A car out there. Some trees going absolutely apeshit in the wind. Little water tower. Okay. Here's the nice compooper. Man, this brings me back when I was a young boy. We had our own computer at home, but you know, my friend had a computer with games I didn't have. So, you know, we go over to a friend's house and we play on his computer. And he had this game that was like, it's kind of like a sort of a racing game, but it was more like a simulator for like testing out how aerodynamic cars are and stuff like that. I don't know that it was technically a game, but we spent a lot of hours on it, like just like learning about the cars in it and then making our own designs and stuff. It was pretty cool. All right, tell me, what's going on? It started a few weeks ago. Well, now that I think about it, small things have been happening for the past year. It's always objects that seem to rearrange themselves. My room seems to basically clean itself. Okay, then why are you upset? At first I thought it was my mom, but it happens even when no one else is home. You're making me wish I was being haunted instead. Yeah, exactly me. It's not funny. At night I can hear sounds, as if the walls are alive and talking to each other, planning something. And what my mom said, thing keeps breaking down constantly. Mold appears and then disappears a few days later. One day I saw like a dozen worms swimming in the toilet water, and when I came back with Dad, they were gone. And then the photos. I was flipping through our album yesterday, and I swear I saw something. But when I went back to it, it was gone. I couldn't find it again. My parents think I'm imagining things. Too many horror movies, they said. You told them? I tried. They won't listen, so you're my only hope. If we show them proof, something in the photos, then maybe... Yeah, if we do find something, that would be pretty conclusive. You don't believe me, do you? I sure as hell want to. This would be huge for me if we do find something. Come on, let's see what we got here. Computer. Beep boop bip bip bip. Oh, look at this. Oh. It's a family tree. Lily Lee Morgan is the baby. Okay, so it is 2002. This guy was born in 87. He's the latest child in the Wells line. No picture of Jin Lee Morgan, though. Okay. Helen Morgan, Reagan Morgan. A lot of people we don't have pictures for. Did anyone ever do the family tree project in school? I never once did. In fact, family trees sometimes, the way this one's pretty clear cut on how it works, but some family trees are so confusing to try to parse. I'm sure KQ doesn't have that problem, seeing as college educated in history. You know, family trees is where that'll pay off, I bet. Okay. This is not a fax machine, it's a printer. Sorry, I just sneezed a billion times. Maybe it's the spoopy ghosts in the pictures forcing me to sneeze. Excuse me. You did one in the second grade and left off your grandma because she was dead and the teacher said you still had to add her. Pretty funny. You did it in your anthropology class in college. It was very detailed and it was easy. I don't know how easy mine would be. I don't know, like, most of my family. We're not one of those tight-knit family. Hello? Excuse me? That was an earthquake. Bigger this time. Everything's fine, kids. Carry on. It's not. Okay. My nose is all stuffy now from all the sneezing. I hate it. Nice hat. These are all the photos we have. I transferred them to the PC like you'd asked. I added in the captions my mom had written on them in the albums. Hopefully that helps. Great! Let's see what we can find here, shall we? They recreated Clippy, those sons of bitches. How dare they? Fuck off! Anyway. Hey there, welcome to Spectral Aware. Let's give him a silly voice. Spectral Aware is a tool that helps you hunt for hidden anomalies, specters, and ghosts in photos and videos, with the help of a variety of filter and exposure settings. Play with the different settings and see if anything shows up. Spooky. The handy guide can help you identify what kind of haunting you're looking at. If you see something, mark it as haunted and select an anomaly type from the checklist. Otherwise, if you don't see anything, mark it as safe. Remember, hauntings are rare. Most photos don't contain a haunting. Not sure what kind of an anomaly it is? Check the guide. But remember, once you've made a choice, you can't go back until the analysis is complete. So make sure you've got it right before hitting submit. Happy haunting! Okay, alright. So let's look at the guide here. Introduction. Thank you for installing Spectralware 2.1. This guide will help you get started with analyzing and identifying paranormal phenomena hidden in photographic and video media. Included within is an index of the most commonly reported photographic anomalies, apparitions, simulacrals, strange lights, and more. I never know how to say this word, and I never will. Along with the recommended techniques for exposing each one by using Spectral Aware 2.1. It's like a headless dude over here. Not all manifestations are visible immediately. You'll need to tweak filters and exposure settings to make them visible. Spectral Aware 2.1 is designed to help in this process. This guide is your Bible for identification. Remember, you must categorize each anomaly correctly for an accurate diagnosis, and next steps for an exorcism if needed. Additional filters and pages are still downloading, but you can begin using the software immediately. Refer to the index page to begin. Happy haunting! Okay, so it looks like there's like a spookums around here. And then there's Headless Boy over there. Who knows? Number 1, apparitions. Oh, I see. Look at that. There's like a little apparition there. Apparitions are the most recognizable indicators of paranormal presence. Commonly referred to as ghostly figures, these human-like forms may manifest in a variety of ways, and not all are obvious at first glance. Common indicators of apparition activity include figures and silhouettes, and unidentified individuals or doppelgangers. Doppelgockel. Oh, I think I see what they're talking about here, the little dude. Ghostly figures appear in many forms, often taking the shape of translucent human silhouettes. They may resemble known individuals, but most reports describe them as strangers, likely tied to the history of the location where the image was captured. It's possible to mistake a living person for a ghost due to long exposures in cameras. Humans leave duplicates of themselves in case of movement, but true ghost apparitions are singular. Excuse me. Since they're semi-transparent, apparitions often blend into shadows or overexposed areas. Adjust exposure and contrast to make them visible, or invert the image to its negative. In videos, scrub carefully as they may fade in and out of view. Apparitions may also leave cold spots, so a thermal filter does a good job at catching their presence. How could you use a thermal filter on footage that wasn't shot with a thermal camera? It is magic software. You know what? It's fine. It's magic software. I can accept that. Increasing contrast and exposure and using a negative filter helps surface the barely visible apparition of a man standing at the top of the stairs. No man? Man. This photo was taken a month after the subject's sister passed away. Behind her, a faint translucent form resembling her sister can be seen. Ah, that's a neck. Okay, it looked like kind of a puff of smoke, actually. So I wasn't sure the first time I saw it. Excuse me. Oh, look in the background here. Unidentified individuals or doppelgangers. Ordinarily, there'd be nothing unusual about that photo bomber in the back, except you took this photo in your home and no one else was there. These might appear normal, but they couldn't have been present when the image was captured. They may even appear incompletely formed as disembodied limbs, heads, or other body parts. They may even resemble someone you know, posing as if they belong. Your brother who lives in another country, a friend long deceased, or someone already in the photo. Twice. Observe closely to catch these anomalies. Check the date and location of footage. Does the subject belong? Check for extra hands or limbs hiding in plain sight. Doppelgangers appear fully formed, so filters or image adjustments are rarely needed to detect them. Okay. What is that head? Is the head the extra one? Mrs. Chang's daughter took this photo of her, only to notice her father clearly visible in the background after developing it. But Mr. Chang was away in London at the time. Did the anomaly take his form to appear safe and familiar, in case it was seen? Hello, Silver. Welcome. Okay. The father of the girl in the foreground took this photo on private property with no one else present at the time. Only after developing was the faint figure behind the shed, wearing historic clothing of Victorian style, was noticed. Dude, come on, like all ghosts wear Victorian era clothing for some reason. Who knows why? Downloading additional. Okay, so this is because we're playing the demo, so we don't have all the content yet. We just have apparitions and impossible events. Okay. That's fine with me. Okay, so let's look at this photo. Let's see. Okay. I feel like this first photo I'm supposed to find something. I don't know. Looking all around. It says Eli in Mexico. I'm assuming this guy is supposed to be there. Ah! Wait a second, hang on. This right here. You see this little dibbly dooble up over there? Is that supposed to be there? I don't know. Okay, I'm not seeing anything spoopy in this one. Okay, oop, not the guide. Yeah, apparition, I thought. So I think, and this means safe. Safe. Okay. Okay, we marked one as safe. Look at that look on her face. She looks a little scared of her baby. Which, to be fair, babies are terrifying. Let's go negative first. Okay. Don't see anything right off the bat, so let's mess with some stuff. Okay. Man, if there's like something in these photos that I'm supposed to be seeing, I ain't seen it yet. I like this idea though. This is really cool. Okay, what if we do this and then we swap to negative? What about here? It kind of looks like there might be something there. No, I think this one's safe too. So far, everything's good. No ghosty goos here. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, shit. I bet that would have been helping for these previous photos. Birthday boy waiting for his favorite breakfast. Okay. Looks like there's something right here. You see that? What is that? Can I zoom in further? Can I set this back to 0? Okay, I can. Alright, let's take a look. What is this supposed to be? It looks like a knife flying through the sky almost. I don't know. Oh, good, I can zoom too. I don't just have to use the buttons. Okay. His shadow's a bit strange in this photo too. Exactly. It's a UAP. Okay, let's get the contrast. Yeah, I'm not seeing like anything yet. Other than whatever this is. This could be it. So wait, would that be impossible event? Oh, I didn't even look at impossible events. I only looked at apparitions. Holy hell, we missed an entire section. Hold on. Wait a second. Did I? Well, I don't remember this. I do remember that picture now. Okay. Let's look at this real quick, because this might explain the knife that was flying through the air. Not many things are as chilling as seeing a fully formed ghost in a photograph, but hauntings often manifest in more subtle ways. Sometimes it's something that simply defies logic. Anything that makes you go, wait, that doesn't make sense, goes under this category. That's what we found in this picture. Common indicators of impossible events include autonomous objects, world inconsistency. Taking a closer look, one can see what looks like a car in the sky emerging from behind the hotel in the background. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, and that looks like the knife. Perfect. All right. These usually involve inanimate objects, hinting at possible poltergeist activity. Floating objects are the most common, but anything that defies the laws of physics falls under this category. When reviewing videos, watch for objects that move or shift on their own without any visible cause. This tree was struck by lightning over a year ago, leaving just the stump behind. In this photo, taken a few months after the incident, the missing part can be seen again, floating a few meters above where it once stood. I see. Okay. So it'd be easy to dismiss for a frisbee if the photographer and his son weren't the only ones on the beach at the time. Okay. It's easy to dismiss these as natural phenomenon, like an object dropped or thrown by someone. Check whether there's a logical source and if the motion makes sense within the scene. These can mostly be deduced with the naked eye. World inconsistencies. These are glitches in reality and can manifest in a variety of ways. A clock with extra hands, snow in a desert, or rain indoors. These may immediately stick out as not belonging to a scene, or natural objects but with unexpected scale or form. If you find yourself stuck trying to make sense of what you're seeing, it's likely a world inconsistency anomaly. Taken in a landlocked region, miles away from any coastline, this photo shows a wall of water in the background. Even if the ocean were nearby, the horizon is too high for the sky to be natural. Okay, if you insist. Oh, look at that deer. Look at that deer. He's so big. He's a big boy. Although I think that's a doe, so is she a big girl? At first glance, it looks like a quaint photograph of a deer with the deer in the background, until you realize its proportions don't make sense as it towers over the shed like a creature from a dream. It's the forest spirit god from Princess Mononoke. If you're unable to explain it logically, it's probably a world inconsistency anomaly. And mostly, you can easily spot these without filters or manipulation, but exposure settings can help reveal them if they're hidden in the shadows. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we know what we're looking for. So this one we can say haunted, impossible event, submit. Okay. So there might have been something in these other two that we missed because we didn't read the whole thing because we're not very smart. But we'll see. Okay. Baby Eli helping out in the kitchen. Doesn't look like he's helping too much, does it? He looks like he's just got a little bit of trouble. Alright, let's do a cursory glance just as it looks, and then we'll mess with the stuff. The little bar of soap there. There's like some salt and like a cane? Looks like a cane there. Some paper down there. Babies in clogs. Okay, baby Eli. They must be a Dutch family. Isn't that like a tradition where like they'll, like the grandfather or something carves a pair of clogs for the newborn child or something like that? I don't remember. I know there's some sort of tradition where they carve clogs for someone in their family. All right, let's mess with the exposure and stuff. I'd say looking at like these big spots here, like the wall and everything, I think that's a good place to look for things. Not seeing anything yet. Let's go negative. Why, hello there, Logan. I'm doing well, and how are you? We're looking for ghosts in images. Oh. Right over here. Doesn't this kind of look like a head that's not the baby? Right, because it looks like it's close to the wall. Yeah, like it looks like there's something here. The baby might be a ghost. Who knows? Oh, man. Blogan clock was pretty damn close to the real time. 5:57, it's currently 5:44. I think that's the closest it's been to real time so far. That's pretty good. Okay. Haunted apparition. I'm saying, oh. Someone looks a little stoned in this one. Been taking a bit of the doobage. Me at home. Photo taken by Eli. Oh. Okay. Something's back here. We'll look further in the future, but let's see if I'm wrong. Watermelon. Okay. Alright, so let's focus back here because I see something. Let's do negative first. You see that? Okay, so I'm right about this one. Let's do normal again. Let's up the exposure. Oh. There was like a certain level where you could really see it. Disappears in the negative. Okay. So let's do haunted apparition on this one too. Okay. Oh, my computer's breaking. Mother! I'm coming! Wait, it's not my mother, but, you know, I'll still call her mother. Oh, I guess I'm not coming. Oh, there we go. Oh. Were those power lines always like that? It's only Powerline Dad, greatest rock star on the planet? Grandmama? Oh my god, Grandma! What happened? What is wrong with me? Oh god. Relax, Tom, it's fine. She's fine, she just fell. Fine? She's not fine. Your mother's right. She just needs rest. Shouldn't we call a doctor? An ambulance, maybe? Ambulance? Come on now, don't get so worked up. You always worry too much. Everything's fine. I can't do anything right. Oh, God. Breathe, Tom. Long breaths. Everything's fine, okay? I've told you all before. Something is wrong here, in this house. Oh, don't start with your ghost stories again now. Will everyone just relax? Hey, man, can you get a print of that last photo we saw? We should show it to them. I don't think so. I don't think that's evidence enough. We should probably get more, but okay. Fine. Can I walk on Grandma? Like hop on Pop? Oh, I felt like I almost got on. I almost got on. Okay, no. It's fine. We'll find other things to climb on in the future. It's still this same dude. Still the same dude on TV. Was that photo I was looking at? Yeah, it's right there. Hang on. Out of my way, sinners. I gotta get on the chair again. Come on. Come on. So close. So close. I just wanted a closer look at the photo. Okay, fine. Alright, let's print off that photo. It's conclusive evidence. They'll have to believe me. Ooh, look at that shadow. Spooky. What, do I just go to the printer? Print photo. The printer just knows what I want to print out. Which is spooky on its own. Okay, this doesn't look any different. Like, it looks like the same photo without all of my photo editing shenaniganery. Look above that door there. Looks like someone did kind of a poor job painting over something. And I'm too short for this mirror that doesn't work. This looks like the mirror from The Ring. Anyway. Mom, take a look at this photo. Do you see it now? My photo? What am I supposed to be looking at here? Don't you see it? We were alone that day, and there's a face. I don't see anything. Why don't you get back to your games? We'll let Grandma go to bed. Go on, now. I guess you probably could have been like, go on now, but whatever. It's not fine. Everything is not fine. She just won't admit it. I don't know why. We really need to find some photos with clear evidence now, if we're going to convince them. I don't know why. I feel like things are about to get much worse, and very soon. Okay. I like all the greenness that's, like, happening. Alright, compooper. Guide entry unlock spectral forms. Oh, okay. Nice. They look a little creepy in this photo. Look at this one. Look at her. She's so happy. Okay. Spectral forms. Ooh. That kid farted and we caught it on camera. A haunting presence may appear on camera in the form of wispy, mist-like shapes or dark, unidentified shadows. These differ from apparitions in that they appear gaseous and lack texture or clear definition, with soft, faded edges. Common indicators of spectral forms include mist and shadow figures. Okay. Interesting. Fart gas. Someone out of focus. Gotcha. Mists appear as cloudy, gaseous forms, reminiscent of the classic image of a spirit. I just did the hand quotes as if you guys could see me. They may have a faint human outline or appear completely formless. They lack features and are usually white or a pale color. Typically invisible to the naked eye, they tend to reveal themselves only in photos and videos. Their movement is visibly intentional, making them distinct from natural mist or fog. Skeptics attribute their appearance to smoke or fog, but this can be dismissed if there's no logical source for the anomaly. Sure. Faint mist-like streaks can be seen on either side of the child with no clear source. At the time of the photograph, he seemed visibly distracted, entranced by something just out of frame. The mist, however, only appeared after the photo was developed. Okay. Lowering exposure and increasing contrast can help separate mists from bright backgrounds. A negative can reveal them as darkened patches, and a thermal filter can detect the cold spots they leave behind. To rule out natural causes like fog, check whether the mist behaves logically. Does it have a clear source? Does it move around in a conscious manner? Shadowy figures are mist's darker counterparts. Oh, look right here, the little misty guy. Like mists, they lack defining features such as faces, clothing, or color variation. They absorb light rather than reflect it, remaining dark even when directly under a light source. They may appear semi-transparent and smoky, or completely solid and black, sometimes shaped like a human figure and other times formless. This unnatural interaction with light is what separates them from ordinary shadows, such as those cast by the photographer or someone outside the frame. This famous photograph by world-renowned urban photographer Marcus Klein has sparked endless debate since its publication in 1995. Many theories have been proposed, but the unmistakably human-like figure on the right side of the frame remains hard to explain to this day. Okay. While increasing exposure and contrast will not reveal any features, it can help separate these figures from the background. Like with mists, thermal and negative filters are particularly helpful here. Also, carefully assess whether any visible shadow could realistically belong to a person off camera, or if there's any logical source for a natural shadow. Alright, so are we going to be seeing unnatural things soon? Alright. Family photo. It looks like there's a little something wumping over there. Negative. Okay. Let's do some contrast. A little less. I'm not seeing anything. If there's anything to see. Thomas, Mom, and Dad, and I. I don't remember where this is from. Just some sort of family shoot. I don't see anything. Seems good, safe. Oh, what's this? We see a little something over there. What the hell? Man, that looks painful. The way her, ankles. Yeah, there's a little something over there. So what, we want to turn up the exposure? Turn down the exposure? Yeah, it looks like there's a little something over there. Okay, so haunted, spectral form. Oh, we saw this photo on the wall. And I think I see something right here, kind of. Let's see, let's do some more contrast. About less exposure. Negative? No. That could just be smoke from the pipe. Could just be smike pope. Yeah, I think that's some smike pope, guys. Just some smike pope. Otherwise, I don't see anything. So, oh my goodness. Is this the warehouse from Indiana Jones? I think it is, guys. 1957. Dad at his new job in the factory. So this must be like my grandfather. Let's see. I'm assuming there's going to be something in here, given it did the spookity-wookity thing. Oh. Is this supposed to be something? Like, it just looks like light. But I think this is like a spectral thing, because you can see the light is straight on, You can tell from his shadows. And this, if it is light, is coming like from the side here. So it would be casting an extra, it would probably, with how bright it is, there'd be like a double shadow. So I think this is haunted, and that's probably another spectral form. A video. Oh, we're gonna look at a video. Same newscast. Hey there, looks like you've uploaded... Oh, I forgot, I was using a voice frame. Looks like you've uploaded your first video. Nice. When analyzing videos, it's important to get the hang of the media control buttons. Something spooky could be hiding in any frame. The anomaly categories are the same as those of the photos, so make sure you check the guide whenever you're stuck. And as always, happy haunting. Okay, video clip 01, March 21, 2002. I'm looking. Okay, he's looking nice. Not seeing anything. Oh. There's me. Oh, it looked like maybe something happened down here. Maybe? Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can see that corner a bit better. It's kind of difficult. Alright, let's go here. Video gets kind of blocky. It didn't let me scrub to where I wanted to scrub. Okay, keep an eye down here. No, I don't see anything. Okay. Let's see if we can turn up the contrast down a little bit. I'll give it one more watch. I'll take a look around elsewhere. Otherwise, I don't see anything. I don't see anything moving other than this fan. TV doesn't change. He comes and sits down. And everything else stays the same. This one, I believe, is safe. Okay, 1920s. Great-grandparents and great-aunt. Possibly taken a few days after immigrating. Okay, well, fuck, that's creepy. First off. This kind of looks like people shaking hands. Alright, let's do some dark contrast. See if anything pops out at us. Nothing quite popping out. Does the music mean I'm supposed to find something? Is the question. Is there like extra legs or something down here? What is this? What is that? Like a plant? Maybe a part of a car or something? Okay. What about over here? Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to see something here. The music is very loud. It's very loud music. I would like an options menu where I can turn down the audio. Okay. How about right here? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Safe. We'll see if I did well. 1920s again. Great-grandparents, great-aunt, and grandpa. There's like dead bodies back there. This kind of looks like a face, but I think that's just part of the tree. Wait, you see, for some reason, he doesn't get as dark as she, or she gets lighter than he does. Maybe it's just because of how dark his suit is? Oh, what is this down there? I think that's just like a damage to the photo. Okay, once again, if I'm supposed to see something, I don't. Other than the fake face here. I mean, that could be a fake face, right? Let's just say it is. Let's say it is. Apparition, right? Was apparition where you could have just like an arm? I think it is, yeah. Oh, that looks strange, whatever that is. August 12th, 1966 at the church with Mom and Dad. Okay. I guess that's leading outside over there. Looks like there's a little scratch. A little circly dirkle there. That could just be like damage to the photo though. Okay. Let's mess with some stuff. Should take a look at the negative first. I don't see anything that jumps out at me other than whatever the hell this is, but that could just be like the bottom of a lamp or something like that. I'm a terrible ghost hunter, guys. Yeah, this looks good. It looks fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Safe. Guide entry unlocked. Simulacra. I said it right this time. Okay. Well, I'm wondering if a simulacra will be in this photo. Okay. Turn the content. Simulacra. A presence may reveal itself by forming the likeness of a face or a human-like figure within trees, clouds, or man-made structures, like floors and walls. Often resembling religious iconography, these manifest of their own accord, further evidence of the unexplainable breaking into our rational world. Common indicators of simulacra include faces and figures and silhouettes. Perhaps the most recognizable instance of a simulacra is the Belmez faces that appeared in the floor of a house in Spain with a human face-like discoloration emerging on the tiles. Their unexplained appearances have made them one of the most debated paranormal phenomena of the 20th century. I feel like the debate should be over instantly. It's just wear and tear that happens to look like a face to humans, like because we see patterns. We won't get into all that. And for the sake of the game, ghosts are all real. For centuries, faces have appeared on walls, tree bark, and even burnt toast. The idea immediately recalls the Shroud of Turin, which was faked, which is perhaps why many instances of simulacra, or pareidolia, the tendency to see faces in random patterns, seem to be religious in nature. These faces often resemble people who may have had a connection to the location, someone who once lived there, or someone still buried beneath it. We got some Jesus bricks over here. We got a Man of the Ocean there. It'd be cool if this game had Paul Rudd shoehorned in it. Yeah. What was the character? Tavin? From the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job. Tevin, maybe? Can I see a naked Tevin? Ugh. Okay, no, I'm good. In 1912, a sailor named Edward Reed was murdered by the shores of Greywater Cove, Maine. It is said that faces resembling his likeness continued to appear in the waves for nearly a year after his death, and only stopped after January 8th, 1913, the day his killers received the death penalty. A face bearing a striking resemblance to the Shroud of Turin appeared on the side of a building in Barcelona, Spain, April 4, 1999, on Easter Sunday. Visitors flocked to the location, placing candles and shrines on the street below, convinced it was a clear sign of a miracle. This continued until 2001, when vandals defaced the site with graffiti, forcing the municipality to repaint the building. Undeterred, the faithful continued to visit the site with offerings to the state. Wouldn't that count as a false idol? Worshipping a false idol? Wouldn't it? I don't know. Who knows? These faces tend to blend into the texture of a wall or other surfaces to make them clearly visible. Increasing contrast may help, but make sure to observe the media carefully, as they often hide in plain sight. In some cases, viewing the negative may further separate the face from background. More figures and silhouettes. Is the bot dead? Did the bot turn itself off again? It does that. Sometimes, like, it just stops working because it shut itself off because it's Tired of this world. Give me 1 second. I'll take a look. Go bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. I did the tried and tested IT option of turning it off and back on again. Now we can see if it works. Beautiful. While faces are immediately recognizable to the human psyche, a simulacra can appear more subtly in the natural world. This requires a bit more work and observation to identify. While similar to apparitions or shadows in their silhouette-like forms, these anomalies are distinct in that their shapes emerge from natural objects such as clouds, trees, or water. Photograph shows this fountain spray taking on the startling likeness of the Madonna with Child, formed in a fountain that typically shoots straight up without any aberrations. The photo caused quite a stir when it was released to the public. Is it because you're not allowed to roll right now and it's just not telling you can't roll? Because it does that every once in a while. The clouds take shape of a man with a mane and beard. Oh, it's Jeebus. Or a woman looking down at her child. Detecting human figures hidden in plain sight requires careful observation. Filters and exposure settings usually not needed for these, but raising the exposure can help in the case of dark or unexposed areas. Okay. So this one, we might be looking for like a face or something in it. You don't like waking up in the dark, KQ? I mean, I wake up early enough that I wake up in the dark anyway when I go to work, so. Okay. Faces or something. I just feel like the guide popped up because I'm supposed to see something in this one. Makes sense. At the pier with Rob just after our wedding. Oh. There's a little broken glass over here. Some wetness. Some wetness. With a negative. Oh, there's a face on the flag. You don't care about waking up in the dark. You just feel it's stupid to shift the time back an hour so people can wake up in light. Well, this kind of looks like something right here, right? Well, not when it's not negative. This one's good. Safe. Oh, another video. Video clip 2, March 22nd, 2002. Haunted. Impossible event. Submit. Filter unlock night vision. How does that work? We want magic software. We forget. Okay. It's just a green filter, basically. Again, I feel like these things unlocked when I'm supposed to use them. But I wouldn't doubt if it doesn't. Yeah, is there supposed to be something back here? Because I don't see anything. Am I that bad of a ghost hunter, guys? I just can't see what I'm supposed to see. Alright. And I can't go back. Because once you submit something, you can't do anything with it. Dad with baby Eli. Aww. Okay, I think this one's fine. This one's fine. Whatever. This could be anything. Who even knows what that is? So safe. This is a little off-putting. All right. Eli with mom and dad. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a frog in his shirt. Froge. Let's see. Grandpa looks tired. Let's count the hands. See if there's an extra hand. There's 1 hand, 2 hands, 3 hands, 4 hands. Seems fine. Maybe in the background there could be something. I have an extra head. It's right beside my own. Okay. Look in the back again. This kind of looks like it could be little leggies and arms here, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This looks fine. Looks like an ordinary photo. Just an ordinary photo. Is there an extra hand? There's no extra hand. I just counted all the hands, T. This is her hand right here. Her hand wrapped around his waist, and then her second hand is here. And then the kid's hand is here. There's his other arm, and then there's Grandpa's arm right here. And this right here is just her arm as she's reaching around. Don't see any extra hands. This one's good. Safe. It's like I'm going to mark all of these as safe and be wrong. On the grandma, on Pop's hand. I gotcha. All right, another video. March 26, 2002. Well, see, already we got an apparition right there. Let's play it. Yeah, is it going to move, though? I mean, haunted, apparition. Or would that be a spectral form? Huh. Hang on a second. Let's see. Okay, so an apparition would be like... But it'd also be a silhouette. See, that's the problem. Although none of these are like shadowy. So I think it would be a spectral form, because spectral forms can be like shadowy ghost figures like that. Yeah, so I think a shadowy figure or a spectral form is what we're looking for. So haunted, spectral form, submit. Okay, these two look happy. Can't believe 2002 is 43 years ago. I know, right? Where did the time go, KQ? That makes you what? 63, KQ? Gosh, so old. Mum and I at home. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything standing out on this one. Regular picture. Perfectly safe. Hey, man, come take a look at this. What do we... There we go. Hey, check this out. I want to show you something. Okay. You see that dust that's just, like, going through things? That was wild. Take a look outside real quick. See if there's any shadowy figures. Nothing. Little basket. Can I go back here yet? No. Well, why would he want me to leave the computer to go look at internet porn? Like, that's where the internet is, and porn. What's up, Pop? Hello, baby. I can drop some eaves. I can't. I can't. I wish Mary could take care of her. She's always been good at this. I wish we'd never had her. I'm sorry. I just feel like the world is going to explode. I don't know if I can do this anymore. No, I've run out of them. Yeah, I'll run to the drugstore and get some much. Get some much, get some more. Thanks, and sorry. Okay, so he's having regrets about having a little babby. Still stalks. Still stonks. Alright. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. This is when you call someone, like a contractor, or you just grab a hammer and you smack that wall and see what's behind it. What the hell? You see? See what I told you? That's just not normal. What are you two doing here? Eli, what's wrong with you? Why would you sew something like this to a guest? But Mom, remember what I told you about the worms in the bathroom? This isn't normal. This again. This is the last time I'm telling you. I don't want to hear about your ghost stories anymore. Son, you should know better. Come on, you know how he gets, don't you? Why do they call me son? I'm not their son, even though I call them Mom and Dad. Oh, did you hear that delicious noise? Oh, that's Dr. Pepper. It takes a bit of energy to be looking for ghosts, so I need to refill that with Delicious, not a sponsor. Sponsor me. Now go. I have some cleaning up to do. Come on, man. This is hopeless. Go away. You shouldn't see this. You should call someone. This is not good. I get you don't believe they're ghosts, but you can see that this is not good. It's going to be bad for your health at the very least. Alright, let's look at that internet porn, shall we? I know her. They're not going to listen to us. Even if we show them the photos, they'll say it's the software adding them in. Just because we're kids. What now? Oh, we can do something ourselves. What? Get rid of whatever's haunting this house. Exercise it. How? So, the software. It'll give us a final result once we've categorized all the photos. What result? The right exorcism process for whatever entity is haunting this house. I hope this works. Oh, and that's it. I was getting into it. That was really cool. Thank you for playing a Shutter Story demo. I truly hope you enjoyed this early look at the game. If you have any feedback, you can let me know what you thought using the forum below. And please, wishlist the game on Steam if you like the demo. It really, really helps the game do well on launch. Everyone, if you liked the way that looked, go wishlist it on Steam. I already wishlisted it, because I liked the way it looked as it was before I played it. But go do it. But that was the demo for Shutter Story. Really cool. I do like the idea of scrubbing through old photos and some videos and finding little spooky things in it, even if, you know, I don't really believe in ghosts. But it's fun in video games, where it's real in the world of the game, so that's really all that matters. How dare you, Logan? The opposite of wishlisting, I guess, would be not wishlisting it. I would imagine there would be multiple endings, T. Like, if you successfully figure out the spirit, you actually exorcise it. And maybe if you think it's the wrong one, then your exorcism goes terribly wrong and everyone dies or something. Yeah. Could be cool. It could be cool. Looking forward to it coming out. We'll play the full game once it comes out.